Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC, we're going to talk about Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and we're also going to talk about most of the DeFi coins, right? You name it, right? Kava, SXP, EGLD, and all of that good stuff. We're going to take a look at the charts and see, what type of push we're going to be getting over the next few hours. Or days, right? Or what type of a pullback we could be experiencing over the next few trading sessions, right? So if you're new to our content, welcome to Sun Crypto, and make sure to hit the likes. Join my public Telegram group, link in the description. If you're basically a very active trader, you want to join Sun Premium, send me a message so you can get all my setups and all of these juicy targets, right? So make sure to hit the likes, guys, so we get it started, right? We're gonna get it started. Hey, what's up, Alonzo? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, Jason. All right. So now that's just Tezos. We're gonna talk about Tezos later on. I'm very bullish on Tezos. So but we're gonna start off with BTC and see what we're gonna get from BTC. And also XRP, guys. XRP is still looking juicy, but it is still correcting. So give it some time. If you're looking for some long position and all of that good stuff, give it some time, right? Right. So now let's take a look at BTC on the lower degree. So we're gonna start with the 8-hour time frame. On the 8-hour basis, it is still very juicy, very bullish, right? No sign of weakness as of now, right? You can see like a low volume right there. We already neutralized the sell volume. The previous 8-hour candle right there. Even though we got a massive rejection on the hourly basis, but on the 8-hour basis, it is still very bullish. Very bullish, right? So area to still look for, it is going to be your 8-hour, basically 21 EMA, currently just about like 18.5, right? Roughly, give or take, right? That's going to be next support for the for the bulls in case like price get rejected, just about like 19.5 to 20k area, right? It is a very tight range, but that's what we've been doing over the last few days and so on. You can see like this type of a pullback to the 21 EMA 8-hour. We just saying like, guys, keep buying the dip on the 8-hour 21 and basically just take it to the upside. You don't have to do anything. Take profits every 500 points, 700 points at the at the most. Take some profits, right? Because once again, guys, market not gonna go up forever, so bear is gonna be gonna show up at some time, right? So it is something like you got to keep in mind just in case, right? So daily time frame still very aggressive, right, in terms of bullishness. So if like we close, let's say we close this candle on a daily basis red, that's going to be very bullish, because you got to think about it. Even though it is going to be a very undecided candle with a low volume on Bitstamp, that's not going to be a big deal, right? So let's just keep that in mind. If we close this candle red, I wouldn't be panicking if you're a bull, right? Just stick to your game plan and wait for a bigger sign of reversal, right? It is something like it is something you want to keep in mind, right? So the 3-day chart also, guys, still bullish, low sell volume. We already neutralized the resistance level 18.7. So this candle gonna close in 7 hours, right? So I really don't see a big rejection as of now, right? But closing this candle below 18,000 could be a massive sign of bearishness. So a probable low volatility till the daily candle close, just to close the 2-day candle, right? Not the 3-day, but the 2-day candle is also very possible. And after the daily open, we might see more breakout. So keep that in mind, right? So you're not going to be panicking and all of that good stuff. So as you can see, we talk about how the 3-day candle most of the time gives you what 3 to 5%, right? As you can see, you know, we already got a 10% volatility, but the body candle is just about like 4%, right? So that's good enough to wait for the next candle open, right? So we can see either more breakout or more, you know, downside, you know, reversal type of pattern. However, even though we can get some sort of sell off right after the daily open, as long as we do not basically close like below 18,000, right, on the next, like let's say the next 3 days, we're gonna be okay. Okay, the bull is gonna be okay, and alt could be still pumping. All right, as you can see, like, you know, on the 3-day basis, no sign of bearishness. The only sign of a reversal we had was like this one, the first week of November, and you take a look at it, beautiful, beautiful. If you check it on the Heikin-Ashi, like it is so beautiful, like you don't even want to look at it on the Heikin-Ashi. No sign of reversal. And you know the type of a sign of reversal you need to look for on a Heikin-Ashi type of a reversal, right? It is going to be a big tail, big wick, small body. It means like price going to pump to the upside, right? But it's going to get rejected, and it's going to retest like, you know, some lows right there, right? But at the same time, right, it's going to close in the middle. You see what I'm saying? This type of a body candle. Haven't been used it for a while, but yeah, it is a very, very good good indication of a trend slowdown or trend reversal, right? It doesn't have to reverse, but you can basically, you know, expect like some you know, you can expect like the trend to at least like slow down, right? That's what I would look for, right? Just in case, right, on the higher time frame, if like we can get this big tail, big wick, small body type of a structure, right? So that could definitely give us some basically some sign of you know, some sign of reversal like that. Okay, just about the 10K area back in February right there. Actually, this candle kicked me out too. I had a big short right there. This sucker just reversed all the way back up to 10.5, and I had a stop loss at 10.5. This sucker just say goodbye, right? Goodbye. So that's what we're gonna be looking for, you know, on the 3-day basis, right? We don't have to get it. We could even get it on the weekly. We just don't know, right? But if we get this type of a structure, we know exactly how to react to it, right? That is the most important. Hey, what's up, Marius? Bulls don't slip, just like XRP crackhead, right? They don't slip now. They just like out of the cave. We're going to 589 and all of that good stuff. Just huddle your XRP, right? Don't get overexcited, right? We can get some much higher prices. And I already sent you guys what I'm looking for XRP in my premium group, right? So you know what type of you know setup to look for, right? So now, not much to say about BTC. I know it is, you know, it is almost at all-time high, right? But it is not very, you know, it is not actually very volatile right now at 19 to 20K to trade BTC. You know, we showed you guys storage, right? SXP, Kava, EGLD, they're all breaking out. Compound, we talked about all of that good stuff, right, yesterday. And most of them are, you know, already breaking out or looking to break out, right? So yeah, BTC is going to be correcting at some point, right? We just don't know if we're going to get the correction right here, right? Or we're going to get, you know, the correction somewhere around here. So that's a big question. But as of now, the only thing you need to know on the macro scale, it is like we at all-time high. It is time to be cautious, right? It is not time to be or like being all bull and all of that good stuff. Can it break it? Absolutely. However, you know, just have to be cautious. Okay, just have to be cautious just in case they pull the rug. You know where to buy at, right? We talked about the 3-day 21 EMA and the 2-day 21 EMA going to be a good spot to be buying at, which is like, you know, 15 and basically 15 and basically 14 range. Going to be a good level to be accumulating for the next pullback up. You see what I'm saying? Just like that, right? We're going to get this pullback regardless how deep we're going to drop. It's going to give us another pullback. That is just what it is. That is just you know what it is, right? Sponge FM. Hey, what's up, Ben Hoovers? It's been a while, man. So guys, so let me know which alto you're basically holding, right? So and today I'm just gonna go by your request. I'm not gonna go by my premium list, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at Ether, because Ether is, you know, after we broke like 550, I was done with Ether, guys. My job was done. Been long since like 400, been bullish on it up to 550. That's it. I was done with it, because we knew 550 to 500 to 600, no resistance. If you take your profit, let the rest go, you can basically take some profit up to like 600 rand, right? So it is still bullish, right? You can see like big buy volume right there on the Heiken Ashi. No sign of reversal yet, no red candle, nothing. Okay, it is still very bullish based on the 3-day Heiken Ashi, right? But let's just remove it. You can see like on the 3-day basis also, we close above the breakout candle. That's a good sign, guys. Like sometimes you get a breakout, you basically retest your previous resistance, right? Most of the time, you guys know that, right? You get a resistance, you break it, you drop back down and retest it, right? But take a look at Ether on a 3-day basis. Broke out, right? That's what we've been expecting, right? No resistance from like 500 to 600. It just pumped, right? No, but it is not coming back down as of now, right? So it is still very bullish. So the maximum, not maximum, but the big resistance to look out for are going to be 820. Okay, 820. We got a small resistance right there, right? Just about like, that's what we talk about exactly, guys. 630, 620 range. As you can see, we got rejected right there. So it is just a temporary rejection. So we're gonna see if the bulls gonna be consolidating in this range for the next few days. All right, that's why it is good to be flexible and switch like a, you know, switch assets, right, and trade another coin, stuff like that, right? Because if we get some sort of triangular formation, a flat correction, whatever, falling wedge, we're gonna decide which way we're gonna go, right? And if we're gonna be pumping, we know where to go. Okay, we know where to go, right? If we're going to be dumping, we know exactly where we're going to be looking at, right? We're going to be looking for the support right there, okay, somewhere around here. So right now, no, I don't have any Ether trade. I'm just trading alt, right? So now let's take a look at King XRP. So King XRP, so I saw the correction earlier. Most people have been long in this double top. Be cautious, guys. That's why I keep telling you guys, you gotta understand, like correction. Understanding correction gonna help you a lot. I've seen like, so in the public Telegram group, people long in it right there, and I already had the setup like this, right? Like that, right? And a possible retest right here. So always look out for a especially when volume is big, right? The decrease, the sell volume on the initial drop is big. A retest, always don't long the retest. Okay, don't long the retest, right? So always be cautious. Not saying like it always gonna retrace back down, but most of the time after a big pump, right, like this, you're gonna get something like that, right? You're gonna get something like that. It can overextend like CRV and all of that good stuff, right? You go check out CRV. It is exactly at where I was thinking like it's gonna retrace down to, right? So so you can see like right now, you just let it let it consolidate till you get a clear direction. As of now, it is still tapping out slowly. It doesn't mean it's a top, because it is just a correction, and some people are gonna draw it as a triangle, right? Because that's what I taught you before, right? I told you guys, a triangular formation always start with a flat correction, always, and then you're gonna get probably this move afterward, right? So it means you're gonna get initially a flat correction, right, which is bullish, and afterward everybody gonna recognize everybody gonna recognize the flat correction. This sucker might just end up giving you a triangle. Do not break out this range, because most people are gonna be playing the you know, those type of resistance, good stuff, right? And price gonna get rejected right there, and most people are gonna be buying the, you know, the bottom again. So, but most of the time, you know, the initial move is that's the move you need to focus on, right? Yes, can you get a triangle? Yes, but that's the initial move, all right? That's the initial starting move. That's the initial starting move. But now let's just say, like, you know, it is a triangular formation. Unless you bought the, you know, the bottom right there, just be cautious buying the breakout. Okay, if you think it's gonna break out, you just wanna suck it up, buy it right now, because if you try to buy the breakout, it can, you know, drop right back down. Okay, it can drop right back down, but you're just gonna have to suck it up and basically you know, suck it up and you know, reaccumulate just about like the low 60s, high 50s range, right? But it is still bullish. That's the only thing you need to know. It is just for the short-term traders and all of that good stuff, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at EGLD. So if you have any alt you want me to talk about, just, you know, put it in the chat room. Otherwise, I'm just going today, you know, based on my list, right? Zilliqa just broke out big time, right? So Zilliqa, I don't have a short-term trade. I just had a longer-term like accumulation range. And yesterday we talked about Zilliqa anyway. We said just buy the dip right there, because even though, you know, the BTC pair was not looking that juicy, you know, it can break out without even giving you any warning, right? So BNB is I'm still holding BNB. Oh man. Now let's take a look at Compound, because Compound is one of our, you know, alt setup, right? We talk about it over the last few you know, few days. You know, when Compound was like 90, 95, 97, that's when we were bullish on it. We're still looking for like 150 to 175 range. So it is breaking out on the 8-hour. So that's a good time to be adding on to it right now. You know, big, beautiful engulfing candle above resistance level, right? Just like Kusama, right? Bang. So that's the same setup I'm looking for. It could be just a big move to the upside, and then you're just gonna be consolidating for the next 3 days and so on, right? So I wouldn't stay with the trend above like 160, 170 area, right? Because it might be very boring after that, right? So, but keep an eye on Compound. We talked about it over the last few days, right? So the next one we basically talk about, you know, was like CRV, right? It is very, very, very volatile. So this sucker can give you like a just in terms of like a sideways correction, it pumps like, you know, 10 to 15%, right? So that's how volatile it is. But that's the move I was looking for. Not quite exactly. I was just looking for this flat correction right there, right? But at the same time, we did say be cautious, because, you know, we could be retesting the you know, the 382 area right there, or the 8-hour 100 EMA. So it is still moving, you know, it is still correcting. We don't have a defined direction. It is still making lower highs, right? And basically getting a support right there, just about like 65. Okay, I was looking for like 63. It is close enough. It is close enough, right? But let's see if we're gonna get a defined trend. Okay, but the main thing to keep an eye on is like the trend. It is still bullish, right? We're not even yet right at, we just about like 382. Okay, so we're not even yet anywhere around like 50%. So it is still bullish. If like we can find a very, very good support at 63, in case we dump back down, that's going to be very bullish. Otherwise, we're gonna have to check the hourly basis, right? On the hourly, not breaking the resistance, right? Resistance trend line right there. You can see the divergence we got on the you know, on the hourly basis. Nice divergence, but we're not getting a big move yet. Okay, we're not getting a big move, so we need to break above this hourly 100 EMA. You guys remember when we talk about I think it was like SXP, when it was like 97, 98, we said if like we get a breakout above the hourly 100 EMA, it is going to be a big move up to like 150. Okay, and that time it was like 97. Right now SXP is almost like 120, 123. So we already got our 25% move just by using that strategy, right? So but let's look for this move, right? A possible double bottom. We're still not making higher high lows, right there. We're gonna need another high low right there, somewhere around here. So give it some time, right? And you could definitely get a big move back up to the 97, right? 95 and so on. So I'm very bullish on DOT, but DOT is not breaking out. So most people are being pissed about DOT. It's gonna break out, guys. You just gotta remember this structure right there. It is a it is very choppy, just like this. It is the same structure actually not DOT, but CRV is making, right? So we just have to wait. If you're bullish on it, it is a good time to be accumulating it. Okay, it is a good time to be accumulating all the way down to basically even like low $5. Okay, 5.1 and so on. That was Satoshi once again, right? But I'll talk to him later. So keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at that on the higher time frame. That on the higher time frame, I'm just looking for the top resistance. As you can see, like the RSI is very, very bullish, right, giving us a nice flat correction right there on top, right? So I'm going to be looking for the mid $6. Can it break it? Absolutely, right? But it is a good level to be taking profits. And if you're looking to re-enter, you can basically look for the 7.1 and so on, right? Because it doesn't have any we don't have any upside upside target to look for, because I think like that's all-time high for DOT, right? But let's switch to the BTC pairing. So if you take a look at the BTC pairing, just like a VChain, but VChain is doing it on the on the dollar value, right? So I'm looking for a very, very, very big impulse move from DOT, right? So nice wedge pattern it is gonna break out. Okay, so that's the likelihood. Okay, the likelihood is like we're gonna break out. Can it retest the low? Yes, but I'm betting on the upside, right? If it drop lower, I reaccumulate right there, just about like 25,000 range, right? Right, just about 25,000 sats range, right? And we're gonna be looking for the 42,000, right? Which is like the top of the falling wedge pattern. So that it is a very, very big move, right? Right, that's like almost like 40% move, 40%, right? So 40% move, right? So EGLD, as you can see, guys, we talk about EGLD when this sucker was right there. Remember, guys, 7.4, 7.3, right? That's when we were bullish on it, right? But this sucker came down and retested, and we started to be bearish. I was like, nope, don't be too bearish. We got this triangular formation. Most likely we're gonna broke it. Had to deal with this one, right? Let's change the color to okay, this trend line right there. So most people been trading these trend lines, so it just had to take a break. So you can see that we took a nice break right there. Okay, and I was like, guys, let's just focus on it. This sucker, we got a target up to 9.6. Next one going to be 10.6. So it was a beautiful move. Like even if you entered at $8, right there, you already got your 25% move, right? And we still got like some upside target, right, up to like a $14. So still juicy, okay? But it could be time to be boring again, another sideways correction before pumping to the upside. But the overall trend, it is a it is a bullish move until we get a bearish setup, and then we're gonna flip you're gonna flip the flip back. But as of now, just put a stop loss at entry and just let the market do the work. So now let's take a look at ICX. ICX pulling back for some reason, right? We did hit basically 50, roughly around like a 54.50 range. That's the level I was looking for, 0.618. Depending which exchange you're using, right? We already hit 0.618, right? It is a bullish move. So ICX target was actually like 47 to 50. So anything above it is just a plus. Okay, it is just a plus. So take some profits, put a stop loss at entry, and let this sucker do some work, right? Because entry was right there, just about like 36, 37. So that was a big move, right? So if you're still on it, you can see like that's a 50% move from ICX, guys. 50% move if you started buying right here, right? So right there, right? So let's move on to Kava. So Kaka not moving as of now. So we're gonna be looking for a I'm still looking for a possible breakout from Kava. I've been bullish on it, not even, not just now, but I've been bullish on Kava for a very long time, right? So after we broke out this wedge pattern, just like a, compound, right? All these wedge pattern coins, right? They're going to be breaking out, Kava, VChain, compound, same structure, okay? And you can see that VChain is somewhere around here, 0.618. So Kava got a very, very juicy move. Another 50% move to go, guys, right there. 53% move, right? So keep an eye on Kava. Can it dip lower? Yes, it can, right? It can do this. I already showed you. If like markets, all these alts want to pull back, it is just going to be a healthy pullback for Kava, and you're still going to get this move. Okay, it's not going to change anything about the structure of the setup. It is just going to be a flat correction instead of a wedge pattern, right? So I'm aware of it. Okay, it can dip down, so be cautious if you're long in it. If you're holding a spot, it is going to be a good level to be adding on to your position. But if you're long in it, you just have to suck it up and put a stop loss, right? Put a stop loss, right? It can dip down, right? But the upside potential is still upward, right? Is still there, right? So kind of like this, right? You can see that we dip down, but we still pump to the upside, right? So I think like it has a I would say like 20 to 30% chance to retrace down, right? So something to keep in mind. So Link, let's move on to Link, because I'm still bullish on Link, but this sucker is not pumping. What I like it, okay? One of the reasons why I'm liking it, you can see like on the 8-hour basis, same thing I just showed you about Kava, right? You got a nice retracement down here. You got this pullback, right? And you can get this pullback again, right? And then we're gonna get this. We could get this move to the upside, right? If we break again this resistance area. So I'm looking for a Link back to all-time high. I think like $18 might be just conservative. Just take some profits, put some stop loss, right? Put a stop loss, especially if you enter, Link right around this area. It is moving slow, but you're still in profits, because we talked about Link, like when it was like 12.8, we said we're gonna short it down to 11.8, right? And it is bullish at 11.8. Okay, anything in this range, it is just by the dip. Okay, that time I think Ethereum was like 450. Remember when Ethereum dipped down to like 450, 455 accumulation range? We did say, don't try to short it right now. It's not time to be messing with the doom analysis right now. Just mess with the upward momentum. We're gonna accumulate. We're gonna buy the dip. Just do it low leverage. Stay with the trend, because above 500 we don't have any resistance, right? No resistance above 500, so you don't need to short either like 450, 475 range, right? Even if you're scalping, you're just going to be wasting energy, right? So and you can just accumulate 450, 475 and look for up to 600, same thing. So Link, once again, right? I like this move. I think the bulls pretty much are very convincing right now. We could be pushing to the upside. The volume is low, as you can see. Low volume, lower prices, that's bullish. Okay, always. Okay, always bullish, as you can see right there, right? Low volume, right? And what was, you know, what was price doing? Okay, making some lower highs, right? What we got next? Bang. Okay, bang, bang, right? So Queen XRP is very, very boring to trade. It is not a it is not something that you want to trade every day. It is something you want to jump on and put a stop loss, right? But we luckily, you know, knew exactly what, you know, the bulls were doing right here, right? And we said we're gonna, you know, XRP's bullish upside target, it is going to be 81 to 91, and next after that we're going to be looking for the $100 XRP. And as you can see, we hit like 95. So if you basically been bullish on XRP since like mid 50s, right, you know, you're still good. Okay, it's not doing great. I mean, 60% move is still great, right? But it's not moving in a very volatile manner, right? But you gotta remember, it was like one of the first coin to break out, so it has to take a break, right? So as of now, I would be looking for some sort of correction right here from XRP, basically till probably next month, right? So if you're still trading XRP, you might be you know, be cautious if you're very, very bullish on it, right? So NEO, as we said, NEO, Zilliqa, hey John, hey, what's up, John Do? Hey, Abdul Daf, thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Nakamu, oh, you got a crypto name, Nakamu? We're gonna take a look at it, Abdul. Abu, not Abdul. Kavish in the house. XRP, LTC, not XRP. Hey, what's up, Strengths? Man, it's been a while, man. Strengths, I think you used to like Nexus, right? I haven't heard you talk about Nexus for a while. Let's go ahead and take a look at NEO, man. So you guys know NEO is one of my favorite coins. I used to be in love with NEO, but with these DeFi coins, man, NEO is not moving as much as as I was expecting it to move over the last few months, right? But it is still bullish, right? As of now, we got this flat correction right there. It failed to break out, so we got a nice WXY correction to the downside. And you can see, like, right there when we said support for NEO going to be $15.4 to $15 range. So big breakout on a 2-day basis. Upside target up to basically double top, guys, almost 25. So if you're still bullish on NEO, I think it should be just sitting tight and not worry too much, right? Because the most right now you can see that we broke 0.618, 0.786 going to be just about 22.5, and then you got like 24 range, right? So that's a good level to be looking for, at least within the next few days, right? It is still bullish, guys. Let's take a look at the 8-hour. So as you can see, we got a big sell volume right there, but price did, ignore the selling volume and pump into the upside. That's very bullish. Okay, it's gonna come back down too. Okay, it's gonna come back down, but just look for this, the double top if you're still bullish on NEO, right? My job is done. If you long it from like this, $15 up to basically $20, you okay? You got your 30% move. Even if you're doing a nice 2x, that's over like 50% gain, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at Zilliqa before. So Zilliqa, the thing with Zilliqa is like, I don't want to do any charting on Zilliqa USD. We're going to take a look at it because it just broke resistance, so not upside like a upside target for Zilliqa USD. But one thing we know, like Zilliqa BTC was in a falling wedge. We talked about it yesterday, right? We said I'm looking for this red box, which is like 107 down to like 82. However, right, start buying now. Don't wait for it, because you know, since market is bullish, it might ignore the pattern and give us a breakout to the upside, but got rejected right at, you know, 382 pullback, 50% pullback right there. Okay, just about 50% to 0.618, going to be just about like 210 to 240 area, right? But let's see over the next few days if we're going to be able to pump to the upside. It is very, very bullish now with this big move to the upside, right? However, the Zilliqa USD, you know, was at a resistance. So we said just be cautious and get the breakout. So if you caught the breakout, you just jump in, right? And now you don't have to do anything. You just put a stop loss below the candle open, which is like 21. Okay, you know what I mean, right? Not $21, but 0.021, right? It is nice. Okay, it is a big breakout, right? So ADA, we're going to take a look at ADA. Oh, Verge, okay. Verge, sorry. So Verge broke out too, man. Nice breakout. So 11 was like 30 cents, but you know, I don't have any setup for Verge in my premium group, so I didn't send anything. So let's go ahead and take a look at ADA BTC. So ADA BTC just hit like resistance right now. So when we talk about it, like, give it some time to digest the move, right? So that's a big move right there. Without no warning, on a 3-day basis, we just pump like above all resistances, like, which is your 201 EMA on a 3-day basis and your 100 EMA. So can we expect like more pump to the upside? Yes, but just be cautious as we at resistance, right? It can give you a nice pullback down to the daily 21, or at least to a, you know, 382 pullback, right? And okay, I would say like 50% pullback, which is just about like 780. Because remember, guys, in my premium, we were bullish on ADA. We've been buying it, the dip for ADA, you know, right here when ADA pumped like to 11 cents. We said it's going to drop down. It's going to make a, you know, it's going to make a 3-way move pullback, but we just need to, you know, hold this area, and we're going to be looking for, you know, 13 cents. I was not expecting like 18 cents, but I say just take profits right there. I close 50 to 60% of your position and put a stop loss, right? If you bought the dip, I think Aldo was still in it, right? And many other basically traders in the group. You know, you just put your stop loss and you let this sucker run. Okay, now it is slowing down. You can take another 30%, right? Right, and just see what, you know, what you're gonna get next. Support area based on the dollar value. You got this trend line right there. You can follow it over the next few days and so on. We can easily get this, you know, retest right there, and then, you know, we can probably resume if we find a nice support area. Overall, it is bullish, right? So ADA BTC, actually, you know, our entry in my premium was like to buy the dip right around like 800 to 900 when ADA was like almost 1200. You can see like it did retest like 750, bounce back up and capitulated down, but I was not panicking. I said, you know, I didn't say anything because most people have been holding anyway. BTC was going up, so we didn't basically bother about ADA. But we did. I was expecting this 0.618, but it retested 0.786. There's nothing you can do. Kind of like we've been expecting Zilliqa to retest like, you know, 0.786, but this sucker did not retest exactly 0.786. You know, missed it by like, let's say 10%. You see what I'm saying? So this type of stuff, you're gonna see it in the market, so you just have to know how to deal with it. That's why sometimes you got to be able to buy much earlier than try to buy much earlier than then try to wait for a target, basically, right? Exact number. Hey, what's up, Cannibal Def? Oh, Cannibal Def is alive. It's crypto bull market right now, so let's go ahead and talk about Kava, because I'm not sure if I talked about Kava yesterday, but I think I did, right? I'm very bullish on Kava, guys. So just like I was bullish on storage. So right there, we already talked about Kava, right? So we already talked about Kava with this falling wedge. So let's go ahead and move on to storage. So yeah, storage right there. So we're still looking for, if you just join, that's what we're looking for storage, right? That's my premium setup too. So I was bullish on storage right there, but I just wanted to be wanted to be comfortable before entering. But as soon as I saw this dump to the downside and did not close below the previous candle low, right? It was not engulfing, and we pumped right back up above the daily 2-1-1. Let's take a look at the 2-day actually. Right there, this big reversal candle on the 2-day basis. I was like, this sucker is bullish. So we were just looking for like 36, 60, something like that, right? 36, right? That's the level I was looking for. But it was very, very bullish, right? It is still very bullish. We only got one 2-day candle above resistance, guys. We could at least, right, get like 3 bullish candles above resistance, guys, on the 2-day basis. And I think like 51 is kind of conservative, right? So let's see if like we can break this blue resistance right there. And if like we can get a close above it, this candle gonna close in 7 hours, guys. Storage could be making story, guys. You gotta remember storage back then, when we called for this big move, like almost 200%, 300% move, right, from storage. So I like to trade it because when it pumped, guys, this sucker just, it is going to be amazing, right? I'm just being conservative, but I think we can even pump to like 70 and 80 cents and all of that good stuff. So keep an eye on it. If you took the trade like anywhere around like 35, 34 range, 36, or even, just put a stop loss, okay, just in case it's weak. And we're gonna find another entry and all of that good stuff, right? So storage BTC is the big deal. That's what you need to be paying attention to. Also, we just need to break above like 23.78, which is like 8-hour 100 EMA. That's the current resistance for most alt 8-hour 100 EMA. If they break it, they just go crazy. Okay, they just go crazy. So keep an eye on it, okay? So you remember I was looking for it for ADA. Same thing when ADA was right there. Let me show you ADA. So I actually got that pattern from Blue Zell, right? And we nailed Blue Zell. I was like, okay, these suckers. You can see like ADA, right? You got this wedge pattern, sort of bullish divergence, right? Once again, these patterns, you don't have to take a look at your indicators, right? You're just wasting your time. Whenever you see this type of pattern, you got a bullish divergence, right? So you can you can see that we pump right there. That's the level I was looking for, exactly 710. But this sucker say no, I'm not stopping. Bang, okay, bang, bang, and hit resistance exactly on the dot. What's up, KP? Thanks a lot for tuning in. BTC research. So guys, don't forget to hit the likes, right? Don't forget to hit the likes. So basic attention token, guys, we nail our target in our in my premium group right there. We can pump to like 31 or even higher, right? So the main thing I wanted to make sure we're gonna do is like to find a good entry, not like buy after it pump. So let's say, you know, we were bullish on it right there, 21, you know, 2021, right? It is like almost, let's take a look at it, 46%, okay, pump, right? It is like 40% up from this level of 20, right? So if you know, let's say you bought it before the breakout, right? All you have to do is just close 50% of your position, put a stop loss, right? And let the market do the work. You don't even have to look at it, right? And whenever it pump like 20%, you just take 10% gains and stuff like that, right? All the way up to the top. But as of now, I'm not looking for any entry from it. So just put a stop loss, let it run. That's it. Okay, we got 39 and you know, 40 potential target. These two targets, right? 36 and 40. It is a nice potential level to look for, right? Yep. So look for this move, right, to the upside. But as of now, let's just focus on like 30. Let's try to break 30 first. So let's go ahead and take a look at ETHEREUM again. EGLD is down like 3% already. It's okay. So I'm very bullish on ETHEREUM. Looking at the market cap, like what, 250 million, 300 million. I think we can easily get to 1 billion at least for ETHEREUM, right? So that's another possible 3 to 4x move we're looking for from ETHEREUM. So ETHEREUM, you take a look at it, right? You guys been following when ETHEREUM was like low $2. What we said, guys, we're gonna be looking for this move, right? Consolidation, a breakout to the upside. First target going to be 0.618. We're not quite there yet, right? Which is like 3.5. We hit 3.3. It is just like the chart I'm using, but 3.2. Okay, 3.2. Yeah. So 0.618 going to be just about like 3.5. And once we break it, we're gonna basically make a new target up to $4, right? But all of these targets are pretty, you know, temporary targets. If you're looking for a longer term target for ETHEREUM, if we break this 4.3 and so on, right, this sucker could be going all the way up, guys, to 50% pullback of the macro scale, right? The macro scale chart. Let's take a look at it. 0.618 going to be just about like $13-14, guys. XRP is at 0.618. So if we're gonna be looking for like 0.618, let's say we're in a bull market, right? That's going to be a nice 4x move. We could be looking for 4 to 5x move, right? So it is better to hold on to some ETHEREUM, right? And the market cap is pretty low, guys, like 250 million. This sucker was like what? I think like 3 billion, 6 billion market cap at some point, right? So pretty cheap right now. I remember I was buying ETHEREUM like at around, like I started buying ETHEREUM $9 last bull market, right? $9, $10, $11. So and and all of that, it pumped all the way up to even $100, depending which exchange you're using, right? But in general, $75 was the the most popular price, right? BTC, man, nothing to say about BTC unless it's dumping or pumping. So nothing to say about BTC, guys. We already talked about BTC. It is normal. This movie is pretty normal. It's nothing crazy. So It is normal, nothing crazy, right? Let's see. I think we got a wedge pattern right there. Let's see. All right, so we got a that's what I was looking for earlier when it was dropping right here, right? We got this three-way move. It pumped back up, so it gave us a bigger three-way move, 1, 2, and we could get this move back down right here, 18.5, 18.7 area, right? So let's check the 12-hour 100 EMA. Last time we pumped was like 13.2 from the 12-hour 21 EMA, and right now it is just about 18K. 8-hour just about 18.4. So 18K, right, to 18.4 going to be a very good support if we get any dip, right? So so we got a nice bull pump right there. 8-hour big volume on Binance. Price decreasing, volume decreasing. So if you take a look at the higher time frame, it's not that bad. It's like when you check the hourly, that's when you're gonna be panicking. Oh man, we're gonna be dumping and all of that good stuff, right? But it's not that bad. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, it looks like a BNB, right? Same structure. Let's go back to BNB. Yep, same structure. So same structure. Even BNB BTC is moving the same, in a similar pattern. It is still bullish though. BNB is still bullish. Let's go back to BNB. So as you can see, like lower degree of, you get a lot of noise, right? But remember, BNB, we've been bullish on it like 27, guys. We're looking for a 40% move. It already pumped like a nice 28%, right? So it is a big market cap. So it's not going to pump like, these DeFi coins, right? So yes, XRP is pumping. Yes, that's true. 25 cents to 80 cents, whatever. BNB gonna basically pump. It is just a matter of time. We got a big volume right there, big volume pump, and pump nicely, right? Above resistance, and price, try to start like trading above like 33. If like we can close above 32, 31, it is still going to be, it is still going to be bullish. So it is still going to be bullish, right? Even a dip down, I'm gonna be okay with it. I'm not in a hurry, right? If we get this three-way move pullback and then it wants to do something like this, right, before giving us this move, it is going to be okay, right? Similar structure as what we got right here. Remember this move? We got this nice pump, and this move was a three-way move pump, so it wasn't that bullish. So it did dump down before reversing to the upside, right? So we could get something like that on the bigger time frame, right? Not bigger time frame, but a longer time frame. This pump retests the low right there, just about like 22, and you're gonna be dumping all your BNB, and this sucker just gonna go to the moon. So be cautious if you're leveraging it. I'm very bullish on it. However, the chart is also saying like we got a possibility to retest the low right there. Okay, I would say like 25 to 30% chance if market dump, that's a, you know, that's the level you want to be buying BNB at, 22 low, you know, 22 and so on, right? But let's see, I'm bullish on it now, so I'm not counting on this move yet. Go BTC, I haven't talked about Go BTC for a while. Let's go ahead, Go chain. So Go is giving us a three-way move. It is a nice you know, setup, because as you can see, like the volume right there, that's why I keep saying, like, low volume, lower prices is actually bullish. Sometimes you just don't know how low they can drop, right? So because volume never gonna go to zero, but it can keep, you know, dropping and all of that good stuff, right? So that's very bullish, right? So let's take a look at 8 hours, see if we already broke the 100 EMA. So as you can see, we're looking to break it, so that's very bullish, right? That's very bullish. So that's very bullish, man. So, and the good news is, like, we did not break this low, so we can assume, right, it is a 5-wave move. It could be anticipating a possible 5-wave impulse move. The third wave, you know, going all the way up to the, you know, pushing all the way up to the upside. And I don't think the wave number 4 going to be this, you know, this dip. It might be just like a small noise right there. And then wave number 5 gonna say goodbye right there. Just to 80 sats. If, you know, if and only if we're gonna get a possible impulse wave, right? But the bearish setup is still there, you know. If you're looking for, if you're a bear, right, you just look for this double top. That's it. Don't do too much work, right? Just look for the double top and you get out. That's it. So Bitcoin Cash, I'm starting to like Bitcoin Cash. As you can see, like, we've been moving sideways since like April, actually, right? So, and Bitcoin Cash has not pumped a lot, guys. So most people basically slipping on Bitcoin Cash, like only 50% from the bottom, like March bottom. That's not, it wasn't a pump, guys. So we're getting a you know, a nice initial pump, and I don't think we're just gonna pump like 10% above resistance, man. If Zilliqa can pump like 30% above resistance, this sucker can do a nice 200% move, right? So not to exaggerate, but let's see. Okay, we could possibly see Bitcoin Cash retesting at least yearly high, which was like almost $500. Nice volume, right? Nice volume at the bottom right there, right? Nice volume breakout. So I just gotta trust it, okay? I gotta trust the bulls this time, okay? Gotta trust the bulls right now. We just need something clean, like, you know, something like this. That's what we need from Bitcoin Cash, right? But it looks clean so far, right? BNB still dipping. So we already talked about compound now. So EOS is also, I don't know if you talk about Tezos. Somebody mentioned it yesterday regarding EOS. We're going to talk about Tezos, right? So, but somebody mentioned about EOS breaking this trend line, and that's what we talk about, right? We said do not play with this head and shoulder bottom formation, because they don't work, okay? They got a very, very low success rate, right? Whenever you see like a head and shoulder bottom at the bottom, right, don't play them, because they're going to reverse and hit the top again. And that's exactly what we did right there. So it is, you know, it was kind of slow, but it did finally break out. So above trend line resistance, right? So any dip going to be by the dip, okay? Any dip for EOS going to be by the dip, because, you know, we got all these targets to the upside up to like $8, man, $8. So, and I got this set up in my premium group already. So if you're in the premium group, you know what to look for. and all the you know, all the other alt. Ethereum is 585 right now, so let's see, that's not good. Ethereum still correcting, so not even yet at the hourly 100 EMA, so that's going to be our first temporary support at a just about a 576, right? So keep an eye on 576, right, for Ethereum. BTC down. Let's see. XRP to hey, what's up, 666 Moon Boy? XRP to $1.50. That's very possible, right? Let's check BTC down. Man, BTC down must be really, really, really down now. So let's see what can. Oh, okay. So BTC down is really down, but you can see, like, you can see this wedge pattern we got, right? It is a divergence pattern. Okay, it doesn't matter which indicator you're looking at, right? It is a divergence pattern. You can easily see it, right? Right? Can we spot it on the 8 hour? On the 8, it looks very good, guys. It looks very good. So look at it. Nice bullish divergence right there. Whoa, this sucker is bullish, man. And big sell volume at the bottom. That's very bullish too, right? So it's time to be buying some BTC down, man. 150. So, and take a look at the divergence. Started from this point, guys. Right there. This chart reminds me of CRV before the reversal, right? So you got a nice wedge pattern, dropping channel, dropping, and dropping. No support, guys. So, but once again, you don't want to jump in right now and keep buying it without no breakout or anything, right? A breakout above like 160 to 170 area going to be a good level to start looking for, right? Start looking for a further move to the upside. Or if you don't want to do anything, wait for the big breakout. The big breakout always gonna come back down. Okay, not all the way down, but it's gonna correct. Okay, it's gonna correct. If it corrects all the way down, then you get the big move afterward. Just like CRV, right? Just like CRV and Wi-Fi. But we got a nice channel. Okay, start paying attention to it. That's the only thing you need to know right now. So let's check CRV. Yep, CRV hit target on the dot right there. Now consolidating below the 8 hour 21, cannot break it, so just have to wait, man. Not time to trade it right now. Not time to trade it. It's not doing anything special if you really think about it, right? We've been trading it like back in like early October when we pumped like 24, 25. This 1950 to 2000 area was our support area, and we said if we drop it, if we break below, we're going to drop all the way down. Okay, so and we did drop all the way down to our targets, right? Now we're just repeating the same structure in a different setup. We just need to break this 2400 to 2500, and we're going to be looking for like 38. That's the most important right now. But nice long from like 1800, right above it. I mean this range of 1750, 1650 range. After we broke this 1800 range, bang, pumped it upside, right? but we said like you know, long it right there, just about like 16 to 1800. My next upside target 2500 range. Beautiful move. Okay, almost over 50% breakout. Yeah, I like the RSI right now. RSI is very very corrective, so we're gonna be looking for this move. So I'm still gonna be bullish until we basically break like some key areas, right? Hey, what's up, Sweet Canary? Hey, what's up, K4 Liberty? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Oh, BTC down, BTC. I can't find it. BTC down. I can't find BTC. I only can find the USD pair. I mean, the BTC pair should be the same, man. It should be dumping too, so can't find it. Or make sure to write me the ticker so I can get it correctly. Okay, the USDT pair. So let's go ahead and take a look at Tezos, guys. Most of you guys are pretty much sleeping on Tezos. Haven't heard anybody talk about Tezos for a while. All right, let's go back to Tezos. So you take a look at Tezos. If you basically apply the you know, this support area, just move it to the upside. That's going to be the same exact, you know, trend line you're looking at, right, to the upside. It's supposed to be parallel, but sometimes it is hard to basically get it parallel because of the log scale, right? But that's the same level you're going to be looking for to the upside. We're going to be looking for almost $5. Big breakout above the 3-day 21. I love it, guys. I love this breakout. Can it basically dump right back down and retest the $2 range? Yes, but the upside potential is there. We could be going all the way up to $5. Okay, this short-term trade is like if you basically entered anywhere around like 1.9, right, $2 range, you could be looking for taking profits. You know, you could be looking for to take profits somewhere around like 3.1, right, which is like 0.618 and all of that good stuff, right? Let's double check it. Right there, which is 0.618, right? So you can see like we cannot break 50% pullback. Most people are going to be shorting it, and this sucker, if the market is very strong, it's going to pump. Because really, okay guys, if you take a look at it, really, Tezos hasn't been doing anything. The bulls just been moving sideways. We're not seeing like a big move like Link or Ethereum, kind of like this type of a gigantic move to the upside, right? It is just doing this. Okay, so we need this move to the upside later on, right? That's what we need. So I'm very bullish on Tezos and Qdom. So not telling you to go ahead and buy it, but pay attention to them so you can probably, you know, get some massive gains, right? So Monero, let's go back to Monero. So the most important chart for Monero is going to be Monero BTC, right? So as we said, Monero, buy it right there, guys, right there. So if you bought the dip, you're already pumping it, right? So I'm also very bullish on TRB. Still waiting for a further breakout. Entry just about 25, low 25s, right? Pump to 33, retest 25, pump to 34, retesting basically, low 30s. So look out for a possible breakout to my 36 target and 46 target, right? If the breakout is very big, we're gonna basically just hold it all the way up to 74, right? So, but if you're a bear and you want to stay bearish, you could be shorting it down, but I'm not shorting it, right? I'm just telling you. So, and before looking for this move to the upside, possibly, right? Let's do this. Let's not focus on that one yet. So Tether already looking to break this key area. So it already broke. So it is starting to be very bullish right now. So if you're still bullish on Tether, you could be looking for a double top. So that's the level I was looking for it to break. So if you're comfortable with it, if you bought it after the green trend line resistance, right? You okay right now. You got a free ride. So ontology, ONT BTC, as we said, we just needed to break a 3300, right? 3500 range, right? So it is very bullish right now. So that's why you're seeing like ontology USD pumping, because ontology BTC already broke this level, just like B0X, right? Similar structure. So let's go ahead and take a look at B0X so you can see what I'm telling you. BZRX. So that's BTC, not BTC, but USD. Let's take a look at the BTC pair. So that was my setup for B0X wedge pattern, right? You can see like this structure right there, breaking above this key area. That's what I'm talking about. We could be seeing like a big move to the upside, right? So this move was just a falling wedge, but ontology is just making it like a flat move, right? So, but beautiful setup. So you can see like accumulation range 600 to 500, and basically you take it all the way up to 21. So that's a 4x move, guys. 4x move right there. 600, that's 3x actually, right? So if it did not dip down to like 500. Man, my compound looking good, man. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Loving compound, guys. And if you guys remember, what we talked about compound when it first came out, like 270 and all of that good stuff, I was like, man, wait till this sucker drop like at least below like $100, right? We could even drop all the way down to $30, but it is starting to look bullish right now, so no need to wait for lower numbers, right? You just trade the market. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You just trade it too, right? Even if it dropped down to $30. So DXY, I'm still counting on the bulls, right? To give us a big pump to the upside. Structure wise, we talk about it is a flat correction. That's the same setup we're playing with alt right now, right? One of the reasons why alt basically are pumping is like they're on a flat correction, just like ADA. They were on a flat correction, right? ADA, Ethereum, B0X, not B0X, B0X on a falling wedge. Ontology all of them versus BTC, right? They were on a flat correction. Same thing, the dollar making a double bottom type of a correction. Previously, we talked about it back in August, right? We said cleanly the dollar going to be reversing, right? Remember August 1st, right? September 1st, right there. And August 1st, what happened, right? Right there, BTC dump. Right there, BTC also dump, right? And we talked about this falling wedge, and we said we're going to be pumping, dumping, and do something like this. So that way, on the daily time frame, we're going to get a big divergence. Remember, right? Remember, right? I was still bearish when the dollar was right there. I was like, I'm bearish on the dollar. We're going to be looking for a big, big drop. So that way we're going to get this divergence. Remember, because that time we did not have any divergence. The dollar was just pumping. MACD was just pumping, right? So no divergence. But right now you can see that we got this move, right? So that was an ugly drawing right there, right? So look out for this big move over the next few days, weeks, month, whatever, right? Because we don't do time analysis. This sucker can also do something like this, right? Before giving us this move, right? So it can take forever, right? A and B is moving. So I already got an A and B set up for Satoshi. A and B, yeah. I think A and B is around like the 70s. The sucker pumped to pumped to almost like 400, right? So that's the level I'm going to be looking for A and B. This 220. It can even go higher, but just to be conservative, right? We got this wedge pattern. Let's take a look at it on a 3-day basis. On a 3-day basis, not doing much, right? Just about 99, so it's 20% up, and let's see. Let's see. Look at Satoshi. Satoshi just jumped on A and B. I told you A and B a long time ago, Satoshi. This guy sold everything and went all in Dogecoin. That's good, man. So let's check the 8-hour. I like the 8-hour, man. I like the 8-hour AMB. But I'm too busy with with storage, ICX right now, EGLD, BNB, Ethereum. Not Ethereum, but Link. So, but not a nice. Look at it, a nice 30% move, right, over the last 32 hours. Only 4 candles, right? Bang. Let me switch to BNB one. Check the alt. So Aeon, I forgot to mention Aeon yesterday. Oh man, this sucker already pumped. I saw the pattern like over the last few hours, like a couple of days ago, but right there. Okay, when it was like under 400. So it is very, very aggressive right now as we're seeing it above the 100 EMA. It is a good time right now to be paying attention to Aeon, guys. I know it pumped a lot already, but these suckers, they get a big, they get a big volatility, above the 8-hour 100 EMA over the last few days, right? So pay attention to it. We probably could get this 40% move very, very soon, right? Algo BTC, I'm still bullish on Algo BTC. So if you I'm not talking about Algo USD, but Algo BTC. Algo USD, we already hit our targets, right? So Algo BTC right there already above the 8-hour 100 EMA, could be looking to retest the 2500 range. Another basically 25% move, right? ANKR already got the flat correction right there, so but still very, very bullish. It has a nice double bottom formation, head and shoulder pattern formation, excuse me. And what I just said about these head and shoulder pattern formations, right? They tend to retest the top. Okay, so I know it is, you know, we're in a bear market, but this sucker, if we get a breakout, it can easily pump back up to August high, which is like almost 150, which is not that far away, right? I mean, kind of far, but a nice descending triangle pattern formation also. So we got a little bit of a bearishness, but a breakout above it, look for like 100 sats first, which is 0.618. Before you talk about like 150 and all of that good stuff, just take some profits at 100 to 120 sats. So ARC, let's take a look at ARC on the higher time frame. So ARC been giving us a lot of wicks. So it is time to pay attention to ARC again. Remember ARC, guys, we bought the dip right there like late January, right? Just about like 1600, 1500. We said buy the dip, ARC gonna be pumping, guys. I just knew it was gonna pump, guys. So this sucker pumped like 100% right there, right? January, okay? And we bought the dip again right there. It pumped all the way up to target like almost 5,000, but it is back again at support. So it is a good time right now to start accumulating ARC, okay, for the next big move to the upside. It might not be right now, but you know, structure wise, it is wise to be buying it right now. Atom, I'm very bullish on Atom. Atom BTC, we got a potential to pump back up to August high, right? But first resistance going to be roughly around like, you know, 50,000 area, okay? 50,000 area. So Atom USD, so basic attention needs some attention, guys. This sucker is all the way down, okay? So we were actually bullish on BAT USD. It is time to reaccumulate right now. Trendline support since like late December 2017. You can see like it's been pretty much very constant versus BTC. It's not like dumping like crazy, okay? Nice trendline support. So let's see if like we can retest this key area, which is resistance right there. So we did not pump back to June prices, which is like almost 4,000, right? So, and right now we just about like 1,500. So it has plenty of potential to pump to the upside. A nice 230% move, right? So keep an eye on it for a possible move to a June 2019 prices right there, right? That's the level to look for, not 10% and all of that. So if you're huddling, it is probably time to still huddle, right? But however, if we break below it, I'm not saying to sell, but wait till we drop at least 30%, 40% below the trend line, and you start like dollar cost averaging, right? Just in case like market, decides to dump again, you're looking for a nice 30% drop, you start buying. 40% you start, 50%, 40% you start, dollar cost averaging. You don't want a dollar cost averaging like, after it drop like 5% and all of that, right? Wait for a big move, at least 25% down. The goal for dollar cost average is like to get a to get a good average, right? So if it drops like 1%, you buy, and you're not sure if it's gonna drop 50%, you're gonna be in big trouble, right? But you wait at least till it drop 25%, you buy, right? That way your average is gonna be much lower. So BCPT, I got some big target for BCPT, right? But it is back to a support area 70 to 100, right? That's a good level to be accumulating. Once again, resistance going to be just about like 2 to 250 area, okay? If you're going to be pumping June price, it's going to be 400 sats. So that's a nice 4x, 3x, 4x move potential to the upside, right? But once again, it is not guaranteed we're going to get it. It is a low cap alt. So it is a low cap alt, so just be cautious, right? Not go all in and all of that good stuff, right? But if you're making some profits right now and you like the chart, you might want to throw some, some BTC in it, and throw some BTC on BCPT and let it run, right? Man, that was Satoshi again, right? So BTC is dumping. It seems like when you see BTC below 18,000, you start panicking. Let me check my 586. BTC is dumping, guys. Let's see. 45 minutes. So it is about to be time for a reversal. This candle gonna close in 30 minutes, right? That's a 6-hour candle. So BTC just needs to stay in this range for all to keep pumping. That's all we need to do. Definitely the 6-hour 21 EMA and 8-hour 21 EMA. We want to stay in the, just about like 18,000, let's say 19,000, right? Round it up, 18,8, right? Something like that. Same range, right? 18.5, 18.8 to 18.5. let's see, like 18.5, just about 18.5. Okay, just about 18.5. We want to stay above 18.5 over the next few hours just to keep up the momentum, right? You can see like a closing basis, right? If you want to draw your trend line based on closing basis, it already got rejected. It means like I just like to draw my trend line sometime like based on like the most touch closing basis, right? Of the resistance area. All right, it means like the trend line has to basically touch these closing channels, right there, right there, right there. You cannot get all of them, otherwise it's gonna be a very ugly trend line, but you can get at least the most, right? Most, you can get most of them. And at the bottom, you don't know how how you're gonna the channel gonna look like, but if I want to include the closing channel right there, it's okay, right? We could look for a another closing base somewhere around here. Price to close above the trend line again. Even if we dip below it, it might be just a wick. But you cannot control the wicks, right? If you try to buy the absolute bottom, you're gonna be chasing the market, right? Right, like that. That's possible, right? Yep, it is trading below the previous candle lows, just about. 8 hour, gonna close in 6 hour. That's not good. That's an 8 hour candle. Got 6 hours to go. Yeah, that's support right there, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. Is XRP pumping? PPT. You got 1K to bet right now. Can you give me a coin to buy right now? Let's take a look at PPT. Just accumulating right there, so yeah, PPT is still just created another channel right there. So let's see if like we can hold right there. If not, it could be parallel channel. You see what I'm saying? So just be aware of it. The channel could be a parallel channel. It means it could be dropping much lower, right? If we do not get a strong support somewhere around here. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily. So daily looks nice, right? Above daily 21. We just don't want to see big wicks. We want to see like a steady uptrend. All right. Even if we pump nicely, we want to keep up the momentum. All right. So just about 1500, so not bad. If you're buying it versus BTC, it is still pretty cheap, right? You just don't know at what price level we could be seeing some some massive pump and stuff like that, but it is at all-time low. It is, you know, it is a good buy if you believe in the project. I'm just saying, like, you know, based on charting, right? You can see like it is, this sucker is like 99.99% down, something like that. Let's double check. It is 99.8, not quite 99.9. Let's see, let me try and round it up and see. Yeah, 99.8. It was 99.9. You get the concept, right? So all I'm trying to say is, like, just be cautious sometime, right? For just 99.85% down. So you can either buy more or sell it. So, you know, I'm not telling you to sell it. All I'm saying is, if something, you know, if you buy something and it is 99% down, you know, you can only do two things, right? Either buy more or dump it, right? And I wouldn't be selling it, right? FTN, nice correction, but it doesn't seem like a reversal. So it can pump to like 186 resistance, right? The bulls want to keep up the breakout. Next level to look for 180 up to basically 200 sats. Okay, if we break this key area, you know what to look for. You got another resistance all the way up to basically 300 range, but it looks nice above the daily 21. That's the first close above the daily 21 since the you know, the breakout from like 340 range. So that's a good level to start looking for a possible entry. However, it can also give you a sideways correction, so before pumping to the upside, right? So, but the good news is, like, it is bullish right there. So yeah, it is bullish. So just need to wait for a breakout above like 130, you know, all the way up to probably 190 and so on. Same setup as a storage, right? Game over, reversal time. You know, I can't wait for the reversal. So same setup as a storage. Entry, nice entry right there, low 2000. If you guys remember, the low 2000 was not a random number for us. When we started buying storage before the big pump, right, back in August, right there was like the low 2000. We said buy storage, right? 1800 to basically 2000, it is going to be a good buy. Target was like 6000. We did hit 6000. So that was like a 200% move. We knew we were going to get it. Almost 300% move, right? We knew we were going to get it. So yeah, market is pulling back, guys. Oh, game over. Somebody say game over. Compound still pumping, so no need to be panicking on compound. Yeah, compound, you know, still pumping, so nice pump. So XRP is still undecided. As you can see, we already talked about the channel, right? So for, you know, a flat correction plus a triangular formation, so right there. I mean, it is kind of a, I'm bullish on alt, so all of our alt are pumping, so we okay, right? We just have to wait for a sign of reversal. You just don't want to jump in and start like shorting the market without no sign of a reversal, right? So you want to wait for a confirmation, not just because everyone is bullish and then you go ahead and be bearish. Sorry. But I'm bullish on alt and they pumping. So when BTC was pumping, we were shorting alt, right? When BTC was pumping 14K, 15K, and all of that good stuff, we were just shorting alt. These DeFi coins like SNX, SXP, Zilliqa, and all of them, Wi-Fi. We just, you know, we just kept shorting. Right? But now it's not time to short these alt. Just have to wait for a sign of reversal. DXY will bounce back up, man. Most likely, DXY bulls got a good chance to bounce back up. Oh. It's dumping right now, but I'm still price is still in the in this green box. Temporary resistance going to be like 93 to like 93.2. If we can break this key area, we're going to be looking for the 94. Right? So because we can still get this, you know, this move right there, break this low right here, right, and probably still break it and, you know, get a bigger wedge pattern before pumping. But we know the overall direction, right, going to be a reversal very soon back to 94. Okay, so let's just see, right? I'm betting on the flat correction, but if this sucker want to give us a channel right here, that's going to be painful. So right, so something to keep in mind also, right? Just in case we get the channel. So I'm pretty much ready for that setup also. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? Be safe out there. Market going to be very volatile. If you're already in our premium group, you know what to look for most of our alt, right? Setups, you know, looking pretty, all the setups looking pretty juicy. Most of them in profits, stop loss, you know, at entry, so we don't have nothing to worry. If market decides to dump, we just, you know, it's just gonna hit our stop loss and we're gonna flip, you know, pull the trigger and basically flip bearish, right, on these alts. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man.